Greet to Royston Vassy. They'll never keep. How Mark welcome visitors to the League of Gentlemen's fictitious household city. And he's proof real for the worship thumbnail. Shaw's creative professionals, who include been painted behind wear for 3 Yuletide specials following more than rather than a 10 years off. Mark Gatiss has a grey dress above a naked trunk, and is tiring a length since Iber to pay. Reese Shearsmith is following to him in dark blue and white stripy pajamas. He's day and the League of Gentlemen company stars are in a meat chamber in centre Manchester. But they are dressed since they've fair go of Royston Vassy. Or, quite, they've fair go of else portion of the house, wherever the Shaw sets include been restored for 3 new episodes, 15 year following the recent episode ended. His company star Steve Pemberton is in the meat chamber making click interviews too much, as is League of Gentlemen company creator and company writer Jeremy Dyson. Gatiss, Shearsmith and Pemberton are take a breakdown of shooting a stage as the Dentons, the odd, stringent household who are obsessive in toads and bathroom manners. Gatiss, who is as well named for written and operating in Physician Who and Sherlock, and for roles in Play of Thrones and Powder, says they had no anxiety sliding behind in the letter how done them renowned. I mind it would get us a pair of days fair to get behind in the swinging of it, and it didn't, he says. The at first new stage they shooting was as Legs Akimbo, the cringeworthy high school AMD company, with actual school students as extra. We had a team of 60 guys who didn't aware the letter, apparently, since they were all 15-year-olds, Pemberton says. Or we bound of. Mark begun making a rap all on unknown risk in his baseball game cap on, and I was permanent in the Inspire Observer him. I fair had the big smiling on my person thought, I can't trust we're behind there making the 4-3 confer winning TV episode, a movie and a phase shot. The dusk area of Royston Vassy was household to a gallery of ominous, twisted and viciously fun letter, consisting, the League of Gentlemen were recent seen on round in 2005, following that they solved to get period away. But the quartet didn't drop out and frequently treated along on some projects. Where was never any nuisance or any irritability, Dyson says. Following using success position league careers, they requested to see which had be of Royston Vassy. Same beautiful item is he's unborn of needing to do it not possessing to do he, Gatiss says of the return. We're not needing to sense love a 90s gang departure behind on the way, love brothers or thing. We've had a very nice laughter. You include to be weakened to sense fun, to sense how you can fair do which you love. Fans will include top consumer expectations, but Shearsmith says the scripts kind of filled out of us and they avoiding receive captured in the headlights of the monstrosity of which it could constitute. Pemberton says, where's ever blood pressure departure behind to thing. I recall read in paper in John Cleese wherever he told them much longer ago thing was, human beings recall the top bits and they modify out all the dull bits of Monty Boa or faulty towers, so in folk heads it becomes a key points Shaw. So fans will be waiting the specials to dwell up to which's in his heads. All the episodes of the League of Gentlemen had large moments, and which we've tested to do in these specials is offer as lot letter such specific large moments above 3 episodes as probable, Pemberton adds. The specials will choose up in the Dentons and the some letter 15 year on. Portion of the major history arc is on Royston Vassy now and how he's though future in decrease rather than it was up, Shearsmith says. At the TV workshop, he just says, same human beings of Royston Vassy are so odd, lot of them can't voice, can't take, can't view. I wouldn't love to assume the policy of Royston Vassy. He's a supernatural bundle of odd human beings roped along for a conception. In the 3 new episodes, regional residents will growth up to fight administration destruction following border changes in danger to wipe away the city off the card. In Show Us How the City and its population include modified, the specials could as well speak us thing on how social tastes and humor include changed in the recent 15 year. Several of the old letters since love they would sit restlessly in a contemporary Shaw. For copy, the profound voiced, top-heeled cab motorist Varvara, who jokes on possessing which we now urge sort approval surgical. Specific real how we would do jokes on are now more than hard areas, and we've tackled how chief at, Pemberton says. But he adds, though the unique episode, where's anything in where now wherever we go, deity I desire we'd never made how or how makes me a bit inconvenient. I believe we can stay by all such letter since they're round letter. In the age of public print, the response to Dad Lazarou, play by Shearsmith in a blacked up person, could maybe be more than rapid and vocals rather than whatever they dealt in at first period about. Pemberton before amps any indignation by insisting the nature was obviously not a item on racing, it never was. We're sure in our letter and we sense they're round letter and we're not hard to frustrated nobody. Following these 3 specials, the League of Gentlemen's 4 persons members will flee Royston Vassie once again, for a time at low. Yet, as they say on his devotion for his letter and every sum, it sounds love they'll never really keep.